thing. And my mother's advice to me, and I'm the oldest of 11 children, is live your divine plan. SubhanAllah. That's all I can say, brothers.
Wow. Peace. Peace, bro. All right, let me open up KT's line. It got clipped a second ago. Caller from the 4-4.
Peace. Yeah, that's that signal, man.
Yeah, it clipped me too a little while ago. It's all good. Back in the building.
KT, you forgot to tie it into the ATLians.
Say that again?
You forgot to tie Superman into the ATLians.
Hey, for real, right?
Now,
it's deep that he just talked about the core of the planet because, you know, if you're not talking about the hollow earth theory, then if you're just talking about the core is iron. You know what I mean? The octahedral iron. So iron and carbon make steel.
Right. You built on that earlier. Let me ask you, brother, something, because it went somewhat untouched tonight, and I was wondering, or I thought that, you know what I'm saying, it definitely would have been a connection that was made. So let me touch upon it. What about the Sirius connection, the Sirius B connection? You know, the fact that we know that the suit is red and blue.
Oh, yes.
You know, that the S on the chest, you know, his actual suit looked like it was scales. Okay?
Right.
And I've never seen a movie with so much heavy water symbolism in my life.
Right. You know? And the whales being up in there. Right.
It was like overtly pushed on us, okay? And just the whole aspect of the connection to the United States of America dealing with July 4th and resonating with the meaning of Sirius, you know, and its July 4th connection. And, you know, Jigga Man seemed to understand how to tap into that energy, but that's a whole nother program, I guess.
Nah, that's your contribution, brother.
I can touch on that a little bit, not that much, but I observed the scales on his costume as well, and I was like, yo, those are scales. Then I was like, nah, that somebody's gonna tell me that's chainmail. So then I was like, nah, those are scales. But then when you look at the back of his, when you look at his sides, like where your wings are, towards the back, when he was up in the air, he was kind of twisted. Mm-hmm. It's like a whole different material, which looks like he's a serpent, you know what I'm saying? Which is the S once again. But the Sirius connection, like you said, the red and blue, and remember, there's lots of Asar connections. So Asar, the belt of Asar, the belt of Orion points to Sirius. So everything about him kept pointing to his father back and forth. So that's the Sirius connection right there. So
Sirius is right connected to Sahu. They're pretty much one pictogram in the heavens.
Exactly. It points right to that. And like I tried to point out a few times how it was always important what you see behind his head in the movie. And lots of times what you saw behind his head was a tekken, an obelisk. It was something related to Asar normally, but not always. So.
And that them scales on his suit was a nod to Heru, because Heru would have the scales on that you know, it looked like a wife beater. He would always be rocking with the two straps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Captain America in the comics has the same design, but yeah, he had them scales on like Heru.
Yeah.
Right. Even after he fell into the water, even after the dolphin scene, when they came up from that, you saw the Hawk emerge.
Yep, that's right. Balancing on the wind, sure was. But yeah, when that big structure was falling, when he was on the helipad, and Yeah, that thing was six-sided. It had six sides to it. He was holding up the carbon.
Yo, I don't really think people caught that about the helipad, man.
Oh, nah. I peeped the helipad. I'm like, that's Helios.
Oh, yeah,
man.
he be on the helipad. Yeah, that's from the Avengers.
Yeah.
He be on the helipad.
That's that Helios, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man. I think, we got our surgery on, son.
Yeah, we have some more hands up in the queue, though.
Oh, yeah, bring them in. Bring them out.
I don't think I got this caller yet. Caller from the 912. 912-257. 912 caller. Peace.
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 Caller from the 912. Peace.
I think he butt dialed you.
Tough. 912 caller. Peace. All right. Y'all do that. I'm going to go over here and play some of this music. I heard somebody say something about heaven and hell. I was just looking for a reason to do this.
Woo! Oh,
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. I'm having a nostalgic 90s moment. All right? We go to these phone lines. Caller from the 567-567-201-567. Caller, peace. Try this again. Peace. You hear me? Yes, we do.
Yes, sir.
All right. This is O from Toledo, Ohio. Just want to let y'all know I love the show. Love the breakdown.
Thank
listening to it while my wax was drying. I strip on wax floors. And
right.
And I mean, I know y'all breaking it down from a whole nother level, but when I went to see the movie, it was very emotional to me because I'm just looking at it from my personal perspective, and where I see it from is that people always say, you know, you got to believe in yourself and believe in yourself and anything is possible and all of that, but he really wasn't able to believe in himself till he knew who he was. And until he went on that spaceship, you know what I'm saying, and he went through the talking to his pops, you know what I'm saying, and he got the suit, you know what I'm saying. After that, he was unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? He believed it was just, you know, no hesitation, no nothing, no second guessing, you know, because all through the movie you see him like kind of hesitant to use his power, you know, and that power was always there. It was the same power he was there from the time he was born and came here. He had it the whole time, but until he actually had knowledge of self, he couldn't really believe in himself and become everything that he was able to be.
Right. And I think it's a very interesting context that they presented that particular dilemma in, especially us making the correlations to all of these various different characters such as Obama and Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. You know, all of these people in our physical realm personified those things that you're talking about, especially the whole aspect of them even being centered around the Black Messiah. And that was the context that they were talking about when they interrupted all of the broadcasts. And it was like, there's one amongst you, he's hiding, you know what I'm saying? But he's not one of y'all. You know, that's like the calling forth of the Messiah. Like, are you really here? Do you even know that you're here? Because you could be out there and not even know it. You could be sitting in the audience listening to Know the Ledge. You know what I'm saying? And just even the context with the brother Ross Ben coming in this weekend and presenting the concrete proof and evidence of, of the family beyond the stars, and that's still being too much for us to deal with. But we have no problem dealing with within the context of a movie. We can extrapolate and walk away with principles and what was shared, you know what I'm saying, and talk about it enthusiastically like it's our reality when it comes to telling this story, but then we don't want to identify with any other elements that are within this movie. I think that this movie, is us, period, from the top to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Bar none, like leave nothing out. We have the abilities to do things that are beyond profound. We come to this planet inherent with not only the ability but the desire to help our fellow man. You know what I'm saying? And we will be the ones that transcend this plastic mold that they put us in and call mankind or humanity. Either one, they both got to fall or shed way for what it is that we're truly destined to blossom into. And I keep getting these dreams of flying, you know what I'm saying? And I already know, you know what I'm saying, that's not far off. And I'm going to see the brother Ross Ben. They said he got footage of people flying, the humanoids, you know what I'm saying? And I know this might be a little too much for people right now.
No.
But, I want y'all to explain to me why that goddamn statue was turning around 180 degrees in that museum then, all right? Paranormal's on front page. Let's talk about it. Not being all scary and stoic with your understandings and your belief systems or what have you. It's out there. The veil has been lifted. And for anybody not knowing what I'm talking about, because I can't be talking to myself or preaching to the choir, please just go and Google Manchester Museum Ancient Egyptian Statue, okay? They have they have footage, huh?
His name was Nepsinu?
No.
Yeah, he's pop locking behind the glass.
Oh, yeah, he doing the MJ spin. He moonwalking when the sun is out. His name is Nepsinu, yeah. Nepsinu is a 10-inch tall statue, okay, which dates back to the 1800 BC for that matter. They've had him in the museum for 80 years, okay? And the video has pictured as a time-lapse video, and it shows the statue on its own turning around at 180 degrees across a period of days, I would surmise. Yeah, and it does so when the sun comes out. At night, when there's nobody there and the moon is out, it doesn't make its rotation. When the sun is out, as if it's picking up signals and frequencies, that are coming from this strong, powerful sun that's emitting a whole nother type of energy, okay? It is receiving these transmissions and it's come alive, okay? And go and see it for yourself. It's all over YouTube. It's blowing people away, you know what I'm saying? It's redirecting the conversation. People got to rewrite the rules, all right? So check that out. And like I said, let's come back to that point. Let's have some real deal discussions. Because when these shows are over and I get a lot of personal phone calls, people call me with all sorts of what people will consider superhuman stories. You feel me? Things that they've either physically done or they know people in their family are able to do, or legends that they've heard about people in their family or within their family's walk that they're reporting on. So, all of this stuff is coming to the surface. This is about you. You are the superheroes. There's a level of radiation by where these solar flares is about to hit this planet. Potentially you have everything available to you to transform. You know what I'm saying? Or you go eat some of that, McDonald's, get some of that radiation up in your body and see it. I would not recommend that. But yeah,